Okay, hi, hey everyone. Hold on, let me just adjust myself because I'm a professional booktuber. Look, I'm fucking stressed, okay? I filmed the whole video before this and I feel like I might need to scrap the whole thing, but I'm super fucking relaxed now. So, today we're gonna talk about the mid-year book freakout tag, which is a tag you do in the middle of the year that I think was invented by someone. I fucking don't remember, okay? This is a tag we do in the middle of the year and we recall the books we have read, the books we have loved, the books we've hated, the books we want to read, okay? So today we're gonna talk about some books and I'm gonna read the prompts out loud and I'm gonna tell you the books that are the books I need to tell you about, okay? Alright. So the first prompt is, what is the best book you have read so far this year? The best book I have read so far this year is Empire of the What the fuck? Wait. That didn't even make any sense. What the hell? Anyway, the best book I've read this year is Empire of the Vampire by J. Kristoff. And this is so fucking good. And I literally cannot convey in one video how much I love this book beyond just the sheer perfection of everything, every single aspect of storytelling, from character to world building, to story, to plot, to pacing. Everything was perfection and more than perfection. If I could rate this book over 5 stars, if I could give this book 10 stars, I would. As a matter of fact, I give this book 10 stars because this book is so beautiful, it's amazing. I loved every single thing about this book and it was just the bomb. .com. The next question is, what is the best sequel that you have read this year? Okay, so my answer to that, besties, is House of Sky and Breath by Sarah J. Maas. Is if I was fucking drunk, this book sucks. My actual best sequel that I've read this year is a book that I was gifted by one of my new favorite authors and friend, and that is Judith Sonnet. She wrote a book called For the Sake of at the beginning of the year, and the sequel to that book, For the Sake of 2, is not only the best sequel I've read so far this year, but one of the best books, period, that I have read so far this year. So yes, be sure to check that out, okay? Promise. Thank you. Alright, so the next question is, what is a new release that you haven't read but want to? So for that, I'm gonna go with a couple of books that I would like to read, and that is Family of Liars and Aristotle and Dante Dive into the Waters of the World. Okay, this is a long title. This is because when I was a YA reader predominantly in 2016, Aristotle and Dante and We Were Liars were my 2 favorite books of all time. And recently, sequels came out for some reason. I don't know if either of those books needed sequels, frankly, but they got them and I'm interested and I am here for that. Okay? I'm here for that, I'm here for them, I'm here for this. There we go. I also really want to read To Paradise by Hanya Yanagihara because if y'all don't know about this, A Little Life by Hanya Yanagihara is one of my top 3 all-time favorite books. I love that book. It means so much to me. I just absolutely adore it. I felt so seen. I felt so understood. I relate to the character Jude so much and I just can't say enough how much I love this book with my entire freaking being. Alright, so the next question is, what is your most anticipated release for the second half of the year? And I'm gonna go with 2 books, okay? First one is Daisy Darker, because I was under the impression that this book was gonna come out this month, but no, it's coming out in August. I hope to get to that soon. I loved Rock, Paper, Scissors. I did a full vlog reacting to Rock, Paper, Scissors. If you're a fan of Rock, Paper, Scissors, watch the vlog I did on Rock, Paper, Scissors, okay? Okay. I also really want to read the new Riley Sager book, House Across the Lake, because I am apparently the only person in the world that hasn't been given an arc of this book. I wonder why. Truly is a mystery. I think this book is coming out in a matter of days, actually. Alright, so the next question is, what is the biggest disappointment... I forgot how to fucking talk. What is the biggest disappointment? There, I got the full word out. Good job to me that I have read this year. So the most fucking disappointing book that I read this year was a book that I went in desperate to like, fully intending to love, and that's because I'm a huge fan of the extreme horror genre, so it killed me. It made me so depressed that I disliked Off Season by Jack Ketchum. Okay, this is like my 3rd time trying to film this because The dogs have been barking again. I love my life. Anyway, so it really hurt that I was so disappointed by off-season. When I say I genuinely went into that book desperate to like it, I don't exaggerate. Yeah, I vlogged it. It was so boring.
The next day.
For those of you who are wondering, McKay, yo, why do you have more facial hair today-ish? And why are you in a totally different shirt? It's because I filmed half this video yesterday and I was very bad at timing things. I had to go out with friends, there were crickets, there were dogs, and I just could not get this video done in time for me to go out. So bitch, I'm here. I am here to film the second half of my wrap up, so that's what that is. Shit, what am I doing? Why am I zooming in? Oh no, oh no. Okay, right, okay, all right. Okay, no. Oh shit. Y'all, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so let me just fix myself. Give me the vibes. Anyway, so I filmed half this video yesterday, and I'm here to film the rest of this video, so enjoy. All right, where the fuck was I? This is where the video cuts off. Yeah, biggest disappointment, Off-Season by Jack Ketchum, huge extreme horror fan, desperately wanted to love this book, did not love the book at all, vlogged it. Might link the vlog down below, okay? I don't care. We will see what mood I am in, and that will dictate the efficiency of my linking capabilities. Anyway, next, question number 6. Biggest surprise. I'm gonna go get it right now. Biggest surprise is Empire the Vampire. It's also the biggest book I have read this year, and I love this book with my entire being. Let me just give y'all the tea on this book. Basically, Jake Kristoff, this man, is somebody who I have DNF'd twice before. I DNF'd the shit out of Nevernight. I rage quit Illuminate because I was like, what the actual fuck is this? And I'm not like a huge fantasy person, high fantasy person, but for some reason I was inclined to pick this book up, and girl, when I say this is the actual best book I've read all year, and I highly doubt it's gonna be dethroned, I mean that with my freaking entire being. Look, she matches my soul, she matches my background, she literally is me. Everything I love in a book is in this. Also, the illustrations, beautiful. The characters, beautiful. The storytelling, beautiful. The world, amazing. The everything, amazing, beautiful. Mr. Jake Kristoff's signature on this signed copy, beautiful. The LGBT representation, beautiful, amazing. All right, so the next question is, favorite new author of a debut / new to you? I'm gonna go with two lovely people that I discovered just this year. And the first one I'm gonna go with is Judith Sonnet. She is a friend of mine, and she is a very prolific extreme horror writer who has written so many books. She writes faster than I can read at this point, and we love that for us, we stan. She has made it onto so many of my blogs. If you have not checked her out, please do. And she recommended me my next answer, and that would be John Athan, the author of The Groomer, Lovesick, Am I Beautiful? I loved every single one. Good stuff. I cannot wait to read his backlist, her backlist, their backlist. Extreme horror fans, get in the know. Next question is newest fictional crush, and I'm gonna have to go with Darius from the Auction series by Cara D. For those of you who don't know, I'm in love. I am personally in love with this man. This series has 5 books, so I don't know if he's gonna become a bitch later on in the series, but based on books 1 and 2, this is a much older man, buff, with muscles, with a fucking dark backstory, and the patience to handle me. Yes. Also, the entire cast of this manga, just in case there are people outside, I'm gonna just put the picture on the screen. If you know, you know. Ship me to that island and I will participate in all the rigorous training exercises all day friggin' long, okay? I will do so with enthusiasm, with gusto. I will be so well behaved. Trust me on this, just to believe what I say when I say this, okay? If you don't believe me, if I've let you down in the past, if I've given you a shit book recommendation, 1, you have bad taste. 2, I'm not lying this time, okay? Also, Vectel from Ice Planet Barbarians. Girl, when I read that book, I want to rewatch Avatar now with brand new eyes. If you know, you know. Okay, hi, hello. The girls who get it, okay? Next question is newest fictional character, and I'm gonna have to go with Lana Myers from the, and I'm gonna have to go with, and of course, I'm gonna have to go with, fuck. Okay, if this shirt looks bad on camera, deal with it. I'm gonna have to go with Lana Myers from the Mindfuck series because this bitch rocked my world. Female serial killer. Taking names, taking addresses, taking lives. Apologizing for nothing, okay? She doesn't apologize for shit. I'm leaving that in. She will live rent-free in my head for as long as she damn well pleases, and she deserves it. Okay, Lana Myers, if y'all haven't read the Mindfuck series, why? TikTok was right. Trust me when I say TikTok came through. This recommendation, in the words of Nomi Malone from Showgirls, the most iconic movie ever, it doesn't suck. Actually, it more than doesn't suck. It fucking slaps. Bam. Alright, next is book that made you cry. I'm gonna go get her right now. Hold on. I reread this book this year, and that is A Little Life by Hanya Yanagihara. This is one of the best books I've read in my entire life. She understands my soul, she understands my being. Jude is probably the character I relate to the most in all of literature. Make of that what you will. It's pretty sad, honestly, but like, I felt seen. I felt super seen by this book. Although I did tear up here and there. I didn't cry reading this the second time, but I did have the strongest emotional reaction to this book this year. And if you know, you know. There is no way I will ever have a book that I emoted to as much as I did with this one, okay? She is special, she is loved, she is precious, she understands me. All right, next question is a book that made you happy, and this is without a doubt, in my mind, in my body, in my soul, gonna be The Tribesman by Adam Caesar. Oh my gosh. So this book is for people like myself who watched Cannibal Holocaust because they were like, I'm a horror fan, I can handle anything, I got this, nothing's gonna scare me. And then you watch Cannibal Holocaust and you literally died and could only watch rom-coms for the following year because you were that scarred and wounded in the soul as a person. That was me at age 16 because I was a dumbass and I felt brave and I watched Cannibal Holocaust even though I know I wasn't supposed to, and I did, and it fucked me up, bitch. So if you got traumatized by this film but also simultaneously fascinated by the trivia and the scandals surrounding it, like Ruggiero Deodato being accused of killing his own actors, having to get the makeup lady to do one of the scenes because they couldn't, you know, communicate with people there. And especially if you're just, you know, generally interested in the making of indie films and indie films themselves and budgets and writing scripts on the spot and just, you know, making do and doing whatever you can and solving problems when you make your movie, this book is for you, okay? I love films. I was traumatized by Cannibal Holocaust. I am so happy this book exists. It was magical. Alright, so next is, what is the most beautiful book you bought so far / received? And I'm gonna have to cheat and go with one that I just showed y'all, because I can. Say hello once again to Empire the Vampire by Jay Kristoff. There is no book that is more beautiful than this, and there will never be a book that is more aesthetically pleasing and more beautiful than this. Period. Done. All other answers are fucking wrong. I know this is subjective, but objectively, girl, okay, okay? Okay, thank you. All right, please excuse the sounds of birds outside, but last question is, what books do you need to read by the end of the year? And for that, I'm just gonna go with American Psycho by Bret Easton Ellis because I purchased this book in the bookstore and it is a book I have not read and I would like to get to this at some point. Thank you very much for listening to my TED Talk. Anyway, that'll do it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in future videos. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to notify yourself when I post new shit, okay? Thank you. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, take care. I lose myself in